Night here at the University of Virgins. Wait, oh shit. I'm so sorry, this is not an e-school event. I apologize for that joke. In which case, thank you so much for coming out here tonight. It's already Tuesday, so we could all be drinking right now, but we're here. I am gonna try and keep this short. They told me no longer than 5. My girlfriend said that should be fine for you. I'm just kidding about the girlfriend part. But yeah, you know, I'm not originally from Virginia. I'm from New York, not New York City. People are always asking me about that. They're like, oh, New York, like Captain America, Spider-Man, Yankees. You know, it is a problem because I talk to people and they're thinking like Statue of Liberty, stuff like that, and I'm trying to hype up Buffalo's claims to fame, like the NFL career of, shout out to Jake, running back O.J. Simpson. Because people from Buffalo, we can get away with the ball and with murder. It's a little bit of a sore spot. It'd be like if you went to Virginia Tech, but everyone you talk to was like, oh, Virginia Tech, yeah, I know a guy who goes to UVA, that's great. Because obviously New York is the better of the two. But anyways, in typical New York fashion, I've come down here and I've got 3 big problems with this place. And I think that also, being from close to the Big Apple, I could offer some advice on how to fix those things. Problem number 1, the accent. Where the hell is it? I came down here to the South, the Civil War runner-up, hoping to find some professors with a Southern drawl, or like somebody who looked like Colonel Sanders, who until recently I thought was the Chick-fil-A guy. But I walk in and instead of getting like, wow, I reckon we'll have an exam this Friday if those union boys don't stop us. I got like some 25-year-old dude in like a Mets hat, like he could be from New York, and he walks in, he's like, all right guys, we're just gonna chillax for the week. I'll bring the beers for the after quiz party. Problem number 2. Social scene at UVA, it's a bit weird. I'd say we're a bit fratty, you know, which is normal, but we've also got those weird like professional frats. I met this guy the other day, he was like, I'm in a frat, bro, and I was like, that's cool, which one? And he was like, the American Chemical Society. That's not a real fraternity. And he's like, yes it is. I'm like, well, it's not Greek life, you know, it could be like Serbian life, Macedonian life. Another thing, we really gotta fix the admissions program around here, because somehow every 1st, 2nd, and 3rd year is like 21 or older. I didn't believe it at first either, but they showed me their IDs. Like, I mean, they showed me the proof. And we are a little bit more of like a mature adult school. For instance, like for example, I know we have what I'd call a vibrant hookup culture here, but I also know 3rd-year girls who are getting married. Yeah, like married, I shit you not. Most people I try and talk to, like most girls I try and talk to, they're like, I have a boyfriend. And these girls at UVA are just like flashing their engagement ring at you. Problem number 3. It's the last one, I promise. What the fuck is going on with the construction around here? Look, I know this is I know you guys have all read about this on Yik Yak, but what the fuck are they building? Like, you need like security clearance to find out. I gotta ask some of my friends who are like interning on the Hill or at the Pentagon what they're trying to figure out here. For instance, you got people from all over the country coming to the architecture school just for like the competitive excavator to student ratio. I knew that like we beat y'all bad in the Civil War, but apparently Reconstruction is still happening. Everywhere you look, Jim Ryan is upgrading buildings like he's like trying to get the last level on Clash of Clans. Every building that's not the Rotunda also looks like it came in an Amazon box. Like, the Board of Visitors is sitting around at their beautifully built UNESCO World Heritage Site. Like, it's so nice, right? And they're just like, all right, who should we consult on this next project? Fucking nobody, it needs to be a square. Make it a square. We don't have enough squares. But throw some of those like fake white columns on it and the red brick and nobody's gonna know the difference. Yeah, I think a big problem is when you've got those like 1st-year dorms where people are joining cliques based on whether they have air conditioning or not. Like, we got all this investment in this construction, but the basic survival needs of people are not being met. You have like 1st years who are coming to, or not 1st years, like high schoolers who are coming to these tours recently, if you've been like an NPC in one of their tours, and you see that they're walking around the lawn, and it's just covered in like dead and overgrown grass, like it's disgusting. We have light the lawn every year. I think after we need to have like mow the lawn. I don't know, water the lawn. That would be a good idea. Yeah, of course, none of this infrastructure stands up to shit. Like, I'm from New York, I'd have to walk to school in blizzard conditions. My dad's talking to me about, like, when I went to school, like, I lost both my arms to frostbite. Yeah, but here, you know, if 3 snowflakes hit the ground, they're like, 20 people were killed today. The power's out again. The senators are stuck on the highway in the snow. And they try and like pass off some of the Wi-Fi issues on it. Like, unfortunately, due to all these disasters, like the connectivity shit today, it's definitely not because we haven't invested in that. The bottom line is, I think that after coming to UVA and being here for 2 years, I've started to realize a couple things. Like, they're always talking about Jim Ryan running all the time, like Run with Jim, and I'm starting to like catch on more and more what he's running from. Thank you so much, guys.